Hello dear students, welcome. This is first lesson, question answers for plus 1 political science students. Name of the chapter is Meaning, Scope and Significance of Political Science. We are going to cover questions from all ranges. Hope you find it interesting. First 1 mark question answers. Aristotle is known as the father of political science. True or false? So answer is true. Political science is concerned with political culture. That's also true. Political science is concerned with the theoretical and practical study of states. And this is also true. Dash is the writer of book Republic. So, writer of Republic is Plato. Plato was guru of Aristotle, the father of political science, and the book he wrote was Aristotle wrote the book named Politics, and Plato wrote Republic. The study of political science helps in the success of democracy. So, in this blank place, you will write success of democracy. It is very important. If the democracy is to succeed, then people must be aware of their rights, their duties, right? So, where do we study this? We study in political science. What did Aristotle say about the nature of man? He says man is a social animal. So, answer is a social animal. Who wrote Human Nature in Politics? Graham Wallas. Graham Wallas wrote it in 1908. What is the central theme of traditional political science? It was state. Traditional political science study state and government. So traditional theme was, central theme was state. Word polis is of which language, or from which language the word polis has been derived? Answer is Greek language, right? Then who is the author of the book Politics, famous book of political science? And Politics was written by Aristotle, the father of political science. Answer is Aristotle. Okay, now moving to the next question, 2 marks questions. 2 marks question answers. Mention 2 points of the scope of political science. The first one is it studies state, its past, present and future. Okay. Second question, 2 marks is, then second point is study of government. Second question is write down the name of 2 traditional writers of political science. Very good. So traditional writers are Gardner and Willoughby. And modern writers, modern thinking, modern viewpoint, David Easton, Robert Adahal, Gabriel Almond, and Powell, Charles Merriam. So many names can be given. Next question is how the study of political science is useful to students. How it is useful? First of all, it helps students to understand the problems, political problems. It gives them knowledge about their rights. Second point, it gives them knowledge about their duties. Third point, it helps them to understand the administration. It also helps them to understand the situation, the scenario nationally, internationally. So political science is very important. You can write all these in different points. And then question 5. The study of political science should be made compulsory for the students. Comment. Now the answer can vary. It is up to you what you want to write. There won't be any wrong or right answer, but still we have to focus that today's students are tomorrow's citizen of tomorrow and the future of their country, right? The political science provides them knowledge about their rights, about their duties, about the administration, about the ideologies, different ideologies working on about the people, about the working of the government and the organs of the governments, different things. So, yeah, we can say that it should be made compulsory for the students, though, right? That's why it is taught up to 10th compulsory in subject SST, and after that it is optional subject. Next question is, why is political science not considered a science? So it has also different actually answers. First, we can say this: when we make empirical studies, it becomes science, and we have started doing empirical studies based on data in political science also. But the way we want it to be science, like natural sciences, is not possible in it. So experiments like natural sciences cannot be carried out in it, and then 100% correct predictions are less possible in this. So here possibilities are there of predictions, but very less correct possibilities. The next question, write down the meaning of political science according to traditional point of view. Meaning of political science according to traditional point of view is that political science is the science of state and government. Gardner says it begins and ends with the state. So you can keep in mind the definition of Gardner also. Next is, write down the definition of political science given by Leacock. So Leacock is also a traditional political thinker. He says political science deals with government. With what political science deals? He says political science deals with government. Leacock, according to Leacock. Next, we have distinguish between politics and political science. So politics is practical aspects, and political science is a subject, an academic aspect. Or okay, so politics is practical aspect, and political science is academics or as a subject, right? Next is, political science originated earlier than politics. So 2 points sufficient. Then moving to the next question, what is the modern viewpoint of political science? According to modern viewpoint, political science is the process and activity which includes activities like struggle for power, use of influence, authoritative allocation of values, right? And Robert Dahl says that it deals with, right, political science is basically, wait a minute, and Robert Dahl says that politics is the study of, or politics actually deals with power, rule and authority. Political analysis deals with power, rule and authority. So this is the modern viewpoint. Now let's move to the 4 marks question. Okay, describe the meaning of political science. Keep in mind, for 4 marks question you must write 60, 70 words, 80 words, even 100 words would be good, right? 1 page at least you must write. And but if you are not able to write 1 page, okay, this much answer would also be sufficient. So political science, in ancient times the word politics was used for the term political science, and the term politics is derived from Greek word polis, which means city-state. In ancient Greece, there were small city-states, and they were called as polis. And politics, therefore, and the study of those polis was known as politics, as father of political science. Aristotle named his book on polis as politics after going through the comparative studies of more than 150 city-states. Therefore, politics therefore meant to be in ancient Greece the science of the city states. So politics was the science of city states uh, pertaining to the state and government. In place of city state, we have big territorial state nowadays. So it applies to the activities related to government, state, and the behavioral aspects that anyway interfere with politics as political science that we study. Okay, hopefully you got the answer. Now moving to the next question, give any four definition of political science. First is of Gardner traditional viewpoint, political science begins and ends with the state. Very beautiful and easy answer. ये शुरू होता है और end होता है state के साथ. Then we have Leacock answer, political science deals with government. It says it deals with the government. Then we have Robert De Hall. He is a modern political thinker. He says political analysis deals with the power, rule, and authority. It includes power, rule, and authority. And then we have Lastwell. Definition of Lastwell. Politics is the study of shaping and sharing of powers. How power is shaped and shared, it is study of that. So if we go through all these all these definitions, we find that it includes almost everything, right? Which in any way influence the political behavior, right, of the people. Next question is, write down four subjects which come under the scope of political science. Write down four subjects which come under the influence of political science. Political science studies the organizations of government, its organs, and its different forms. So number one is this. Okay. Number two is political science studies the past, present, and the future of states. Very good. And number three is political science is the study of international relations, international organization, and international laws. This is also the third one. And number fourth is political science, the study of political parties and pressure groups. So question, write four subjects which come under the scope of political science. So it is about the scope of political science. You can write your own ways of or your own points. For example, it studies states. Number one, it studies the government. Number three, it studies international relations and international organization. Number four, it studies the behavior of man. Number five, it studies the ideologies. So this way you can make your own points. Next question is, write down any four advantages of studying of political science. So let's go through it. Write down any four advantages, right? Number one is political science gives us knowledge about the origin, development, and aim of the states. So it tells us about the origin and aim and development of state. Number two, it gives knowledge about the government, kinds of the government. And number three, it gives us knowledge about the rights and duties of an individual. And number four, it makes us understand international affairs. So these are the 4 points. The answer of the write down the 4 advantages of study of political science. Next question is, how the study of political science is useful for the success of democracy. Right? Today, democracy is prevalent in every part of the world, and it is most popular form of the government. Proper conditions are necessary for the success of democracy. The study of political science creates political consciousness among the people. So, political science creates consciousness among the people, then gives knowledge about the rights and duties and the responsibilities of the government. It's also, second point is that it also helps in the formation of political parties. It helps to understand election procedure and the rights of the government. So all these provisions are necessary for the success of democracy. Along with this, it makes good citizens, right? It gives knowledge about the states. So you can add as many points as you want to add to it, right? So that's all in this video. Do comment and give your suggestions for better videos, right? So I can make better videos for you in future. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.